So we have already discussed about frame sets and also iframes. And now we need to discuss about image maps and forms. Okay, so I will quickly introduce image maps and then move to the forms. Right. Let's write down the heading image maps. Right, image maps in HTML. Just write down image maps in HTML. Okay, what we are going to do with image maps? In image maps, we will first embed the image. Then we will virtually divide image into special portions, or we are marking the image. So this is like tagging the image. So do you know the tagging feature available in social media, Facebook and all?
That hashtag and
Not actually. Actually, the face recognition part, when there are multiple friends in an image, so it will recognize the face and ask you to tag the face. Do you know that?
yes.
And also in Google Maps, you can mark your location. In Google Map, you can mark your location, right? So you can right click and mark something if you know. Here, add to feed, maybe you can add, or you can just right click and here add missing place, add your business. Do you know this feature?
No.
Not actually, right? Okay. In Google Maps, you can add your place or your location. For an example, okay. For an example, let me show one step. I just need to add our Veyangoda center to the map. I have not yet added. Let's think that I want to add it. I'm going to browse Veyangoda first, and then okay, you can see this area is marked as Veyangoda, and then I'll zoom into the map. And then okay, we have got a post office, NSB, Onar Arcade Train, and then Damro Showroom, okay, then Biotech Medical Laboratory, okay, this part is there. Okay, I just want to add a building. I'm going to click on the map and see the 3D view even. Yeah, I can see some places there. Let's move forward. Okay. Right. I just need to add this place. I'm going back to the map. Here. This is my location. Okay, I just need to add a place here. Can you see? Actually, it's already added. Trace tag, it is already added. Into the map. If it was not added, then I can add it to the map. If it is not added, I can add it to the map. I can just add missing place, and then I can say the name is trace tag STEAM education, but it's already there, right? I'm adding that for the educational institutes and maybe school or school, and submit. Okay, that's it. So this is like marking the map. So this kind of thing, that means you can use an image in Facebook also. You can do this when you move to the Facebook, and when you upload a picture, you can tag the picture. If there are multiple parties in the picture, you can click on the picture and tag it. There's a feature called tag. Can I see this? No. I think his album is, because of the album is here, it is in a different page. That is why I cannot tag. But anyway, let's think. Okay, I have a picture in my one, and I just want to tag. Here. Here, tag photo. I can click on the face of somebody, and then okay, let's mark. You need to mark like this. Okay, I just want to mark. If I know the name, I can mark. Otherwise, I cannot. I can just put some. Yeah, let's mark some other person. I'm just tagging and untagging. Now this location here, when I click, this location is tagged to some person. This can be done. Okay, this is some example. Similar to that, actually I can mark area. You can see this is area. This is another area. This building is another area. Likewise, I can mark. Places. Right. To do this, I will use image maps. Okay, areas embedded in the image can be tagged, linked to the different content using image maps. Please write down this. Don't write the example. Example, we are going to do it now. First, write down the heading and the description. Okay, first of all, try to embed an image. As usually, what we were doing, this embedding, that is normal, right? Let's use brackets.
So that Notepad++ interface is like hard to use.
Notepad++.
Yes.
No, it's not hard. Why?
I can't, like, it is in sometimes it like.
So what is the inconvenience? What was the issue that you faced?
That it doesn't, every time I have to click tab and it goes in the lengthy side, and after that I have to scroll everywhere.
Is it? Okay, I will let you share and explain the issue. I think it's convenient. It's not difficult. It's convenient, it seems. For me, it's not a. It's not a difficult task for me. But so let me check maybe some other issue. Anyway, let me refer to the issue and tell. But for the moment, I don't think it's not that much inconvenient. But it is better than Notepad, right?
Yes.
It's better than Notepad. Notepad is no, nothing is there. No, even numbering, nothing is there in Notepad. But Notepad++, at least you have some additional syntax coloring features and all. Those things are at least there. Right? Okay, so let's start a normal HTML page. Let's start a normal HTML page. I will let you share and then explain the issue later. Then the head section, and then head section. Then the body section. Up inside head, the title. And title. Image maps. Let's embed an image. Since I'm going to save this in a desktop, I'm trying to embed image in desktop, an image in the desktop. Which I can link. Okay, I will use this one. Teacher, JPG, teacher, JPG. Use map, in hash, my map. But still, I have not introduced any map there. Just saving in the desktop. You can see the picture is embedded to the page. So let's reduce the size of the picture to 600 to make it smaller. Okay. Maybe 1000. Okay. So please do this first. Embed an image. Right. Let's define the map. Still, I have not defined the map. I have to use the map tag, map name, and then we can use the same name that you have introduced here. This is my map. Without hash, you can use that map name, my map. And that is the image map that you are going to use. Then area, you can say shape is a rectangle, and you can give coordinates. Chords is coordinates. For rectangle, you can give the starting position. Let's give 100 as the starting position, 50 as the next. Then the width is 200 and the height, let's say 400. So then you can link this href. When you click this, I'm going to link this to http://www.google.com. Okay, so likewise, you can link it even. Right, let's save this area now. Okay, when you see, can you see here? Please note the cursor. Cursor, when I move 100 pixels here and 50 pixels downward, here, 100 pixel from here and 50 pixel from the top to bottom, 50 pixel, then left to right 100 pixels. You can see hand appears. This hand will go from here, and you can see it disappears after some. So what is the range? It is, I think, 200 pixels. Yes, after 200, because all together it is 1000. After 200 pixels, it disappears, but it goes down 400 pixels. Here, 400 pixels over, it disappears. In the bottom, you can see google.com. When you click here, it will visit to the google.com website. So image is virtually, this area is divided. I can use tab key to show that area. Here, this, when I press the tab key, you can see this area is tagged to google.com. And I just want to, okay, let's let me tag her and link to her profile. Her name is Hiroshi Vasundara. Hiroshi Vasundara. And let me find her. Okay, you can use Instagram, anything, or you can even use Facebook. Okay, this is Facebook. Let me copy the link. I'm going to tag her. Okay, can you suggest me the coordinates? Shall I send you the image? Or you can tag, you can try this. I'll send you the image. I'll send you the image, and you can download the image, and then you can try to tag her to her Facebook. In the chat, I have sent her Facebook. And also I will send you the image file. I will upload it now. Okay, I have sent the file to you. Now you can use the same file, and you can link file and the link. Try to tag her. When I click on her picture, should be visiting her profile. Try to do that. So this is the code that you need to study. This code you need to study. This exposition means gap between here to here. X is basically gap between here to here. Y is gap between here to here. Then the width and height. Okay, you can try. Right. Not only this area shape rectangle, you can try for area, these areas, different areas are there. Area shape circle, and also you can add area shape polygon, area shape, you can add a circle. So in circle, you have to give the coordinates, 3 coordinates, x coordinate, y coordinate. Let's say x is 500 and y is 400, and then the radius is 50. Href, and let's give some other link, href, http :// something like that. Okay, likewise, you can give different coordinates. Now, let's see this, the first one. Second one is a circle. Second one is a circle. And so another way of giving the coordinates is a polygon. But in polygons, you have to give the shape exactly. So otherwise, like, let's give some, let me give triangle. If I want to give a triangle, you can give 6 coordinates. You have to give 6 poly, and if it is a triangle, 6 coordinates. Y. The first x, y, second x, y, third x, y. Okay, first x, y, let's say 500 and 100. The next x, y is 300 and 250. And the next x, y, let's wait. Second. Right, area shape poly, 500, 100, 300. Then the third coordinate, 600, 600, 250 or 250. Let's use that. Save. And see the triangle 1, 2, 3, third one here. So what are the coordinates? The first coordinate is, okay, it disappears. Okay, the first coordinate is 500, 100. 500, 100 is this. 500, 100. The next coordinate is 300, 300 pixels, 250. Next is 600, 250. That is the third coordinate. That is a triangle. Likewise, if it is a polygon, you need 5. If it is a polygon, you need 5. Sorry, not 5, 10. The XY, 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 XY. You need 10. Likewise, you can create any shape that you like. You can create any shape that you like. Okay, I will give you a small challenge here. So try to create a shape like this. I know it is quite difficult. How many coordinates you need? You need coordinates. You need. Yeah, I'll count the corners. This is 1 coordinate, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 means 14. You need 14 coordinates to do that. So can you try to tag this kind of shape? Using a polygon one. Let's use the polygon one. So XY0 starts from the corner. Okay. Wait, let me take the browser. XY start from the corner. X0, Y0. This position, X is 0, Y is also 0. And since this width is 1000, no? So X is here, X is 1000, Y is 0. This corner. Okay. X 1000, Y 0. Okay, let's think this is 600, height is 600, then here X is 1000 and Y is 600. And here X is 0, Y is 600. Okay, now you can do easy. Because you know all 4 coordinates. What do you think? Now you can do easily, right? You have to calculate. Okay, let's think about this position. Just assume. Okay, let's see. You are going to put arrow here. You want to put arrow here. From here, this kind of arrow. Then how can we take the coordinates. Just imagine, calculate. So here, if it is 1000 here, this should be somewhere around 800, right? Isn't it? 800. And from here to here, it should be 200 or 300. Okay, then can you tell me the coordinate here? Is it 800 or more than that? This position? Yes? This position, x 800 and y 300. Then what about this position? X should be? Is it bigger than the previous x or smaller than the previous x?
Bigger.
Bigger. So you can say x is 900. Why? Is it bigger or smaller? Downwards? Y is?
It is.
Here y is 300. When you go down, y will increase. So you can say 350 somewhere or 360. Agree?
Yes.
Here this coordinate you can say x is maybe 850. Y is same 360. Okay. Then here x is 850. Y is, y can be bigger, right? Y can be 500 even, 600. Oh yeah, 500. Okay. Here x is 750. Y 500, right? The same y, no? Here, can you tell me the coordinate here?
750 and 360.
750 and
360.
360. Yes, that's it. Can you understand how to calculate?
Yes.
And this place, we can say 700 and 360, right?
Yes.
So if you give coordinates this order, starting from here to here, if you give the coordinates, you will see an arrow. Try. Now try it. Now you know how to calculate. But don't put the same numbers. You can change it, but just give a try. Chitmini, can you share?
Okay.
Put tab key and then you can see right up here. Yeah, correct. Yes, it's easy, right? So is it the same coordinates or different coordinates?
Same coordinates.
Same coordinates. Okay. Now you can see it's easy. It's easy to basically do this. Right. Next is now we have done that part, and next we can move to the. Okay, this image maps are used for tagging purposes. Actually, image now this is automated. Actually, you can create tabs, or also if you use an editor like Dreamweaver, you can easily create image map. No need to calculate the coordinates and give. So this is actually manual method, but now there are automatic tools to do that easily. So you can just draw the area and tag it. So even in this Google Maps, you can draw it, right? No need to write the coordinate, but coordinates will be written. When you are drawing using the tools, these coordinates will be automatically written to the code. Okay, now let's move to the next part. This very important thing in programming, especially web programming. So that is called forms. Forms are used to collect user inputs. First of all, let's try a form with different type of inputs. So create another new file, and this is for HTML forms. And I'm going to remove this part. Instead of that, I'm going to include, okay, I can use CSS styling that we have already learned. We can use CSS styling to organize this content. Okay, let's organize into CSS divs, and then let's use divs to organize the content. The div ID form section, and this div, inside the div, I'm going to include div class select, and then here I am going to include name, then div div class mid, and here I'm going to input type equal text, name equal first name. Let's write down this as a first name. Actually, when you do this without CSS, you will see a different one. But with CSS, if you try, this is form section, and I'm going to include the form here. Form, say my form method is get method. I will explain this. Action is hash. I will explain this as well. And here I'm going to enter the form. Okay, this is very simple form with just with one field, and which is included inside divs. Divs are not compulsory here, but divs, why I'm using divs here? To organize the content. Okay, let's save this form example and let's open this. Form name, okay. What's wrong? Form. Div closing is down here, div is not closed. Okay, save. How did I save? Form X. Okay. When you open, you will see something like this. First name, next line colon, next line this. But I have not organized this using CSS. Let me use CSS and organize this well. I'm going to use internal CSS to organize this. The first one is hash my form. Have form section. And I'm going to tell, okay, let's include a background color. Background color hash light gray color 12 CA width for this form is 400 pixels. Height for this form is 500 pixels. Border is 0 pixels, solid border, one white, 0 solid white border. Border radius is 10 pixels, save, and you can see the form section. And just need the padding there. Padding 10 pixel, save, refresh. Oh, nothing happened. Just save this. Oh, wait. Okay. Padding 20 pixels. So, okay, good. So I just need to align this left, mid, right also. form section. Inside that, if there is a div called dot left, you can say plot left and with 100 pixels. If there is a mid, left and width is 20 pixels, and if there is a right, again plot is to left, and let's put 300 altogether. Sorry, 280, 280 plus 300, 400. Okay, now you can see it's aligned with. Okay, this is using CSS. Right. First include this single element and see. Then let's add more elements. But before that, first do this. Okay, let's add the other elements. So what are the other elements that we can add into the form? There are many other elements which you can add to the form. Right. So this is text is the fundamental. And okay, let's add the last name also. And I'm going to add another 3 views. And this time last name and colon. This is LN. And another thing that I would like to add is email. And there is something called email, input type email, name email. And let's add a password. You can say input type password. PW. So what's the difference when you add this here? Last name, first name, Dasun, Nilanjana, email, okay, password. When you type, you can see it's masked, right? Okay, in between that also you can give a gap. In between this also you can give a gap, left, mid, right. Okay, let's add this into a column. Div class column. Okay. Then we can control the column also. No? Div class column. Inside column you have this. Right. Okay. This is another column. End of that column, another column. End of that column and another column. And end of that column. Then when you add like this, the code will be much lengthier, but the thing is code will be well organized. Okay, about the column, I would like to write in the form section, column plus, or you can just say column. Padding, I'm going to add a padding, 20 pixels. Yeah, that's too heavy. 10 pixels. Oh, let's add the padding on the bottom, right? Padding bottom, otherwise it's going here and there. Okay, padding bottom, 10 pixels. It's not perfect. Margin bottom. View class column. Okay. Let's add height. 30 pixel. Width is 400 pixels. Okay, now it's organized. Right. And text boxes. If you want to round the corners, you can try it, or you can just round the text boxes. Let's round the text boxes. class, I'm telling R&D. For this R&D class, would like to add the border 1 pixel solid black and border radius 10 pixels. Then you can see, so this will be rounded. Okay, 5 pixels, 10 is 2, 5 pixels. Okay, now you can see the rounded border. And let's play the height also. GHD height is 20 pixels. Okay, 25 pixels, little wider. Okay, good. 23 pixels. Okay, good. I can add this R&D, class R&D to here, 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 and here. So you can see it's rounded, right? So likewise, you can design as you wish. This is actually adding CSS. That part is up to you. You can add any CSS that you like. And now I have text boxes, emails, password boxes. Let's add date of birth also. Another column, date of birth. Input type date, name, date, DOB, so okay, you can see there's a date figure appearing. Okay, then I would like to add the gender. Gender, let's add male and female, right? To the gender. So I will add radio buttons, input type, radio, name, gender, value, male. In front of that, I'm adding male. Female. Same. Okay, gender, male, female. Okay, let's add up to here first. Otherwise, the code will be lengthier. You can add this part. These are also important components. One is the checkbox. Checkbox is basically, we can tell it choice box also, because that is optional. But here you can either check female or male. One of this need to be checked. But remember that if you give here, for an example here, if you give female as the gender and the name as male, then this will become independent. Independent means you can here click male, female, both. After that, you cannot even remove it. But here, it's only one option. The reason is you should not distinguish these. Both should be gender. This name matters. Both should be gender. Then only you can independently. Otherwise, if both are different, then you have to select. So, but in checkboxes, checkbox, you can give independent of this. Okay. Let's say subject. Subjects. The first one is dancing. Music. And the third one is art. You can include many subjects. Drama. So you can see chapter. Dancing, music. You can click, untick, art, drama. There are multiple options. Let's add BR. Dance, music, art, drama subjects. And the next thing is next column. Okay, let's add the country or grade. Grade. I will add grade 1 to 5. Sorry, grade grade 6 to 11. I can use the select box. Select name, grades, then option. Option value G1, grade 1. Let's add. Okay. Grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, then this should be like this. Yeah, I need another BR to separate this. Oh, it's not taking space enough. How can we put additional space? Okay, let's add an internal style. Height. I'm changing it to 50 pixels. Manually edited. Okay, these are the options. And now select boxes, option box, text area, address. So let's add another one, address. I am going to add a text area. I'm going to add a text area. ADDRESS. That is added using text area tag. Name. Address. Columns 30, rows 4. Okay. Finally, the buttons. Input type equals submit. Name, save. Value, submit. Okay, there is a need of reset button also. Submit, reset. Again, I need to increase the height of this 60 pixels. Okay, even 70 will help. Yeah. So, and let's add another button, general button, input type button name help value here. Okay, that's it. Okay, we have completed the form. So please add the other 4 elements. Check boxes. Then select boxes, text areas, and the final is buttons. So these are the other components. There are many other components, file upload and more, but I have not mentioned here. Telephone number field, file upload field, there are many other fields, but these are the general fields that you please add this part to your code as well.